The most hated player in League of Legends. Wait, I thought that detderT was just like I don't know. I thought he was a nice guy. When I watched the stream, I thought he was a nice guy. All right, let's watch this video.
If you ask almost any player about Master Seal in the US server about detderT, you will most likely, if not only hear negative descriptions of him, you'll hear things from outright toxicity to intentionally feeding. In the words of RatRL, detderT is like an average Twitch chatter who suddenly got high elo and is now playing among the streamers. You could just imagine the chaos that detderT can make from this. While detderT might be one of the most toxic players in the US, and arguably the world, there's also another side
and arguably the world, goddamn.
Never see. But nevertheless, this is the story of how detderT became one of the most hated players in League of Legends, while also being one of the most misunderstood ones.
Let's do like here on the volume.
The origins of detderT would start in Season 3 of League of Legends. Here he would start off by getting to level 30, barely having time to play ranked. In Season 4 he would manage to hit gold, while in Season 5 he would rapidly climb and end towards diamond, and in Season 6 he would end the high diamond. It was at this point detderT would get incredibly toxic. In subsequent seasons he would get to masters and stay stuck in that rank for multiple seasons on end. Simultaneously, it was around this time he would pick up the name Urinatist, which is what detderT was.
Bro, that is the worst name I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Urinatist. What, you're an autist? Like a urine autist? What is this supposed to mean?
First, a perfect combination of the words urine, urinate, and autist, well, referring to
yeah, so it is just urinate and autist. Perfect.
Person. The first traces of Urinatist can be traced back to 2020. In his high diamond endeavors and dipping into the lower ranks of masters, he would clash with people, in particular YouTubers in the League of Legends scene, such as Logilol, which is a Spanish YouTuber. Logi would post screenshots of his interactions with Urinatist, showcasing how much he is typing and the ridiculousness of his flame. Logi's fans and other members of the Spanish League community would obviously joke about the situation, but Urinatist would also translate the beef from League to Twitter by
this guy is popping on YouTube. 184,000 subscribers, Logilol.
In the replies. His toxicity wouldn't seem to falter, as 2 days later Dai from the French community would post a tweet. Hey right support, I found a scumbag in the game. I find his behavior unacceptable. And accompanying that tweet would be a video of Urinatist's toxic behavior.
I thought that was your motto for a second, holy fuck. When I saw this, I thought it was your motto.
And accompanying that tweet would be a video of Urinatist's toxic behavior.
Je peux pas bouger, regardez, on vient de se combattre, regardez. Et ça fait tilt tout le monde. On en a parlé Riot Games, on en a parlé. Vous voyez, ça fait tilt tout le monde. Il vient de rage quitte lui, parce que lui n'a empêché de jouer, s'il vous plaît. Il faut permaban. Il s'appelle Urinotist et Swiss Banker pareil, hein. Vous allez voir un autre clip où le mec fait exprès de ne pas jouer avec, s'il vous plaît. Il est temps de faire régner l'ordre sur ce jeu vidéo.
Dai would also go on to post a few more clips regarding the same game, showcasing a trait that Urinatist or detderT would continue to have for some time, simply AFKing a game that seems impossible to win, albeit his stats are in a position to carry.
Arrête support, clippé. Arrête support, écoutez-moi bien. Moi je suis chez.
Yeah, that's something you have to fight against, bro. There's so many times when you play League, as a jungler, you just watch, because as a jungler, you're just gonna be watching what your laners do. And there's so many times where you just have to fight wanting to do this, where it's like, man, these motherfuckers don't deserve to win, but I can carry it alone. So then you just have to fucking carry those games alone, but it just feels bad.
De la faille de l'avocateur, lui vous prend pour un con, d'accord? Lui il est AFK, il soft int, regardez. Et je ne vais pas être banni. Non mais rendez-vous compte, il vous prend pour des cons. Bon, il a rien dit sur votre mère, mais c'était pas loin, hein. Donc moi je dis ça, faut faire un truc.
Lastly, Dai would end his thread by asking the community to unite and report him in unison. It would seem like Urinatist was terrorizing in the ranks of high diamond in this case, but he would further rise from diamond, sailing through masters and eventually reaching low grandmasters prior to season 11. Urinatist would continue to interact with people, but in a limited capacity.
Bro, just say fucking grandmasters. Why do you say low grandmasters? What are we saying, bro? Like, grandmasters is a fucking tier that's like 700 people. Just like Grandmaster.
Until season
like, no one says this for other ranks, I swear to God. No one is like, yeah, I mean, this guy hit a low diamond 4. Like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Like, low master makes sense because master is a tier that's literally like 20,000 people at this point. Like, master is a fucking massive tier. So there is actually a difference between low master, mid master. But like, Grandmaster is a very small tier nowadays.
Where he would seemingly disappear from League altogether. But in actuality, behind the scenes, Urinatist would eventually join the Danish military during season 11 in 2021. He joined it because
I think the other point I want to mention is that once you're Grandmaster, you just play in like high-rated games. Like once you're Grandmaster, you're just playing in similar games, whereas like Low Master will play completely different games than like High Master.
Mandatory conscription service for all physically unfit men over the age of 18. He would at times play League of Legends with his fellow peers at internet cafes, and this is where he would talk about the popular military story regarding his toxicity.
So like back in military, like you would only have so much free time. So what me and the boys would do, we were like 20 boys going to the internet cafe, and then we would play,
cafe.
and then people would be like, "Yo, bro, you are challenger. What the fuck, this and that." And I'm a pretty like I would say a happy guy in general, right? But as soon as I play League, it fucking goes down, man. Like I became a fucking demon. So they would like legit see me like perma chat restricted, perma flaming. Legit, my mood would be ruined instantly when I saw something disgusting.
Yup.
And they would be like, "Bro, what the fuck? I didn't knew you were like that." So people were legit shocked and they thought I was acting this way, but I was really not. I'm just so emotionally invested in this game because I wanna hit rank 1. I'm not saying what I'm like feeling is okay or it should be like that, but when I have something in my mind, I wanna achieve it, and anyone who's gonna stop me just pisses me off, really.
But upon his return, he
Same,
would slowly
bro.
climb.
I mean, League is a game that I don't know how you cannot be like pretty angry while playing League. Like if you play a lot of League, it's a game that just fucking, just a tilting fucking game, bro. I honestly, I'm a big fan of voice comms because I feel like if you can hear what people thinking or hear what people are saying and you know what they're thinking more, it would make more sense. But like, bro, half the time I play games, I have no clue. Bro, I played a fucking game. Like I've started playing the game again. I had a game that was 400 LP yesterday, which is like mid-masters or some shit. And it's like you'd think in a mid-master game, people just know the basics of the game. There was a situation where Soul is spawning in 20 seconds for us. There's 2 people dead on the enemy team, and my whole team just opened topside. They all just took the hex gate topside when Soul is just up and it's free for us. And then we just like, I just had to wait next to the Soul, and then we just ended up in a 5v5 that we lost and we didn't get Soul. And it's like situations like this, I have no clue what the fuck these people are fucking thinking. Like, I actually don't know what the, like, are they sick in the head? Or are they trolling? Do they not know that, like, Soul is good? If you are Masters 400 LP, how do you not know that, like, Soul is fucking game winning and you should just, like, get Soul if it spawns in 22 minutes? Like, these are things that I just literally do not fucking understand. And it pisses me off to such a crazy degree that, because I can't comprehend it, you know? And I honestly think that, like, maybe they just forgot. Like, maybe everyone just plays and they're fucking, like, high, or, you know, they just are fucking, like, got porn on the second monitor. I don't know how people play this game in NA, but maybe if I was just in voice comms with them and I was like, "Hey guys, Soul is in 20 seconds, like come to Soul," maybe that would fix it, you know? Like maybe that would fix it. Maybe not, but maybe it would fix it.
Season 12, for the first time, he hit Challenger on the West.
No, it's like Baron wasn't up. There was nothing up topside. We had just got Otacon. Baron wasn't up. We got Otacon and we killed them. And Drake was spawning in 20 seconds. And then my whole team opened topside. No idea.
Somewhere between the 900 to 1000 LP mark. This is also where IWillDominate would morph into another name, detderT. The name IWillDominate originally came into being after he would buy fresh hand-leveled accounts, effectively switching from account to account as they were being banned one by one due to his toxicity. Eventually he would do a Dark Injection on the account named IWillDominate, and he would stick with it as it's something he became known for. But he would have to change his name as
That's
Twitch
a fucking
wouldn't
horrible
allow
name. Bro,
names.
honestly, detderT, this name is fucking disgusting too. Like this guy is the worst name of all time. detderT, it just sounds disgusting to say. detderT.
Deciding it is too offensive, which breached the rules and resulted in a suspension of his account. He would create a new account by the name of detderT, which originated from his duty in the military for 8 months. His peers in the military would have called him by his surname Tandugan, which is apparently hard to say in Danish, and they would rather opt into using his middle name Uslu. In addition, there's this famous song named Jungle by Mellemfinger Music, where they sing about detderT. This is kinda famous for Danes, so his nickname would become detderT in the military. However, as his surname is Tandugan, he would adapt and...
Wait, what the fuck? Wait, I'm just trying to follow this explanation. Wait, hold on. This shit went way over my head. Explain it again? Because, like, his surname, they, like, gave his surname and stuff, and it had, like, nothing to do with that. Wait, what?
By his surname Tandugan, which is...
So he had a surname named Tandugan, okay.
Hard to say in Danish, and they would
rather hard to say in Danish.
Opt into using his middle name Uslu. In addition, there's...
They would opt into using his middle name Uslu. Okay, so Tandugan, Uslu.
Famous song named Jungle by Mellemfinger Music, where they sing about detderT. This is kinda famous for Danes, so his nickname would become detderT in the military. However, as his surname is Tandugan, he would adapt and adopt this nickname, resulting in detderT. When detderT got Challenger in Season 11...
So he added a T from his name to detderT, from detderT. That's all it was?
he would have needed to improve to escape the Purple Hell and also Low Grandmaster. His way of improving was to
Low
seek out
Grandmaster. We gotta stop saying Low Grandmaster, bro. It's a 300 person. This is a fucking 700 person tier. It's 300 LP.
other high elo players to watch for improvement, and he would start by watching Tarsaint and Darkwing Jax because he loved their aggressive playstyle, and as well as their passion for winning in League of Legends. Even though they were toxic, detderT would see both of these personalities have the passion to win, and their toxicity would be a byproduct of that, just like it was for him, and that's why he resonated with Tarsaint and Darkwing Jax. A toxic player like detderT would of course have conflict with playing with other high elo players with his challenger MMR, clashing with big time personalities like IWillDominate, detderT, Zukil, and among others. Concurrently to him reaching challenger, he would also start streaming. He always thought he was getting good content with his friends, with them messing about, and he wanted to document it. But the main issue he had up until 2021 was that his computer wasn't good enough for streaming. That was until he bought his own computer. It was in season 11 to season 12 where detderT would gain the most notoriety. There are many examples of this. On Twitter there's a seemingly endless amount of mentions regarding detderT and his chronicles in solo queue. There's also many infamous interactions with high elo streamers. For example, Zukil would come to hate him after playing multiple games with and against him, and he would prefer dodging the guy than playing with him.
detderT here. LOL. Thoughts, bro? Nah, it's crazy. I wonder if Dom's good with Tarzan now? No, I'll never be good with Tarzan. What? Like,
There's no way. This guy.
Tarzan's just not he's just not somebody I think you can be friends with, honestly, bro. Like, I don't know how you can be friends with Tarzan. Like, he's the type of person where if there is the smallest perceived slight against him, he will instantly try to like ruin your life. That is like what he has tried to do with like almost every friend he's had. You know, like that's how he views other people. It's like, how can you have a friend like that? It's impossible.
Playing, he's trying to make me dodge. It's a bit too obvious, my man. Like, surely not. Never seen that.
Yeah, what's up, Helicopter?
It's not him. I don't think it's him. Is it actually?
Like, I've had beef with people, and I can get over beef if it seems like, you know, you talk it out, come to some conclusion, and you think that the person is like reasonable. I literally have had beef with Helicopter before, and then eventually we're like, all right, whatever, bro, fuck it, it doesn't matter. But with Tarzan, it's like, it's not like, oh, we have beef, so we don't like each other. It's like, no, I'm gonna just try to publicly ruin your life now because I have beef with you.
Please. That's actually him. I go off. I see babe. It's just not the day.
Oh, we're in draft? Okay. We'll watch us in between games.
Thank God he dodged though, cause like I'm not good at Vi, you know. So it's like this game was lost. I respect that.
Even Rivera would come across him many times, and he would play with him enough times to catch on to his behavior.
First blood to the credit. Jarvan is probably dead as well. Now Jarvan's going to spam ping Gary in rage and proceed to run it down mid. Yes, well, there we go. Perfect. Everything's in order.
And there's of course his honest reactions when meeting detderT in solo queue.
Okay, but now you're just doing it for stream. Nobody finds it funny. No, it's a detderT. Ew!
It's a detderT. Ew.
Yeah, it's like, ew! You know, instantly.
But even so, Rivera would subsequently note this about detderT.
detderT isn't, I don't hate him, it's just cringe. Like, he's just, I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
It's like one of the fanboys just made it to high elo, like escaped the chains, he just made it to challenger, and that's that guy.
Ogren also has his opinions about detderT.
detderT, der Kha'Zix UTP in High Elo spielt nur das Split Kha'Zix. Sogar Talon und alle spielt er mit das Split, aber ich dachte, das Mythic ist Shit. Ja, der Spieler ist ja auch Shit. Ne, Shit Spieler, Shit Items.
I mean, me and Arguden has two different playstyles. He plays Conqueror Bruiser, I play Assassin, right? I mean, I am... bro, people told me I'm shit so many times, I start to believe I'm shit as well. But that's what I like about it all. When people doubt me and I'm gonna make them all eat their words, right? So I cannot blame him for saying that. I gotta be real.
detderT would also suffer from hate raids on Twitch, maybe understandable so, but there is no denying that people were hoping for his downfall, and so it would come as his Twitch channel detderT would suffer from an indefinite suspension sometime in May of 2022. Oh well, looks like they got us with
Oh well, T-Gang. Looks like they got us with an indefinite ban. I'm so sad. I hope
an indefinite ban.
I said a very bad word. What did he say, bro? Did he say a fucking slur?
I'm so sad. Can't really do much, other than hope that they'll forgive me.
Turn it up. I don't like it being much louder than this, to be honest.
Very bad word that got me banned. I let you guys down. Reactions to this would be mixed, as some would congratulate on this occurrence, but others would hope for a redemption arc, seeing this as an opportunity to grow. The news of his ban would be something that detderT just brushed off, but he would come to eventually grieve more about it. detderT would state he wouldn't initially care much about the ban, as he was a small-time streamer having 30 to 50 average viewers. With little care for his community or the branding he was making to himself, he would continue with his solo queue endeavors in a somewhat depressing down spiral, continuing with his toxicity both on Twitter and solo queue. It wasn't until a gnawing but little feeling that slowly but surely grew stronger. To him, the loss of his stream would grow strongly on him, and detderT would come to regret his actions, as he missed a nice but niche community he could interact with. The loss of his stream would cause him to change for the better, especially with the hardships he had with YouTube. He would attempt to change platforms from Twitch to YouTube after the ban, but it would work to no avail, as he would barely reach 4 average viewers on his YouTube streams. Knowing that he couldn't stream on Twitch anymore, he would reminisce about past streams and community because it was a big part of his daily life, and that was fulfilling to him. He would appeal after appeal, but he would keep on getting rejected. It would take over 9 months for him to finally be unbanned on Twitch and return bigger and better than he was before. Already half a month after him being unbanned, detderT would achieve Challenger rank yet again, hovering at a solid 900 LP. Many people didn't think much of detderT, especially rating his League of Legends skills as poor, but he would prove them wrong by reaching Challenger once again, and doing this by one-tricking Kha'Zix, which was suffering during that time. The League community would slowly start to notice him as one of the most prominent Kha'Zix OTPs on the US server. Prior to detderT's rise in the League community, the only respected high elo Kha'Zix player would be Tano, but he would suffer from issues regarding inactivity, leading to detderT getting more attention. detderT would also showcase his achievements, calling out people who thought he's a bad player. For those of you who called me a one-trick, I proved you wrong. For those of you who said I wouldn't get unbanned from Twitch, I proved you wrong. For those of you are fighting for rank 1, I'm coming for you, and I will prove you wrong. detderT would grow slowly on his Twitch channel, going from 50 concurrent viewers to 100. He would also start networking and befriending.
Wait, he was banned for that long?
Going from 50 concurrent.
Wait, detderT was banned for almost a fucking year? That's crazy. I watch a stream sometimes. Bro, maybe I'm just watching him at weird times, but I never consider him to be like that toxic on stream. So who knows?
Viewers to 100. He would also start networking and befriending other content creators at this time. People who gave him a second chance and looked at his streams saw the wholesome, funny and respectable side of detderT. These would be the likes of Selfmade, Brohan, among a few others. However, detderT would have a massive setback when it came to solo queue from March on out, dropping quite literally over 1000 LP. He would subsequently be stuck in purple hell, roaming the ranges between
Holy fuck. Nah, he must have decayed here, right? There's no way he actually lost 400 LP from Master to Diamond 1. I refuse to believe it.
600 LP. According to detderT, this would be because of a change in his playstyle. Previously, he would have a carry aggressive style of playing jungle, hoarding and taking resources and playing for himself to carry his teams. This strategy worked well for him, until he came to Challenger, where the playstyle wasn't so consistently good to utilize. He would then adapt a more balanced playstyle, playing around for teammates and objectives rather than the selfish playstyle he did the best, but also at the cost of his teammates. He would stay with his passive playstyle after dropping into Masters, where he wouldn't realize for a long time that this playstyle was the issue for him. The whole period of him being stuck in Masters would cause him to reflect, and with that would reinvigorate his aggressive playstyle, causing him to get a rapid climb for split 2.
I feel like that's just like cope. I don't know. When I hear that, like, oh, it's like a playstyle thing, it just seems, I don't know, it seems strange to me.
Of season 13. But this period wasn't free from detderT's usual toxicity.
Like, I don't know, the way I see League is like you just play the game. Like when you're playing well, it's some games you have to play aggressive, some games you have to play controlled. Like you just have to be adaptable. It's not like you just go into a game and you're like, I have an aggressive playstyle, so I'm just going to be aggressive this game, you know? I mean, if you do that, it's going to be way harder to climb than if you just do what needs to be done in League.
In March of 2023, where his 1000 LP lose streak would start, detderT would come into a game with Azab, a Challenger Vel'Koz player, where they would erupt in an argument in-game, but eventually it would turn into a surprising voice call.
Crazy. Bro, why would you invade? Just fucking gank mid. Just gank mid? What are you doing? Yo! She's pushing and she got... Yo! I hate you, dude. What do you mean no?
Wait.
And
does this guy have flash?
She got...
Wait, his E is on cooldown. I can't see minimap. Number one, I don't know how anyone can watch streams that cover minimap, bro. How do you watch a stream that covers minimap? You just have no clue what's going on in the game. But here it's like, if Vel'Koz has his E on cooldown for 10 seconds, I mean, I don't know exactly where the Kindred is. If Kindred's directly behind him right now, he can chunk him, maybe force TP or something. Or maybe TP is down. Maybe they both have no TP. I have no clue what the status of the lane is.
Yo! I hate you, dude. What do you mean now? You're coming. What do you mean now? You got fucking exposed. Holy shit. Holy fuck.
He was on a ward too, right?
You have a free gank, now you come and she has stun and movement speed and everything? God, you're a degenerate. No, stop. What is he doing?
Bro, I actually can't stand to play with people like this. It's like these people like I don't know. I just feel like people are just like fake nice, but then like they just like act like this. Like, you know how tilting this is to play jungle and just like hear this? Like, okay, from my perspective, I don't know exactly where he is. You can't see anything from this. But if this Annie has flash up right now or has TP, and you have a timer where you can invade, like going mid right now, like you can chunk this guy, but like if he flashes, like you're playing Kindred Vel'Koz, it's not like you have a combo to like necessarily kill him, and then you have no E. Like, this is not like a super ridiculous, super free, very obvious gank that you should do every single time in your life as a jungler, you know? So it's like,
yo, I hate you, dude.
You just get like pinged a bunch of times, the guy says he hates you.
What do you mean now? You're coming. What do you mean?
And then it's like, okay, I mean, I guess I'll come. I'll go for this.
You got fucking exposed. Holy shit.
Totally, you're exposed.
Fuck.
Like, I don't know.
You have a free gank, now you come and she has stun and movement speed and everything? God, you're a degenerate. No, stop.
I don't know. It's just cringe, no? Does this you know what's weird? It's like, I think ASAP is supposed to be like the positivity guy. I wonder if he like realizes how like annoying this is as a jungler to play with. To stop snipers while watching a stream, put your stream on a delay. Don't use minimap cover. I know the point of minimap cover, but you should just put your stream on a delay.
Oh no. It's really depressing that you can play it like that in challenge. Like, I don't even mind him playing bad, it's just this attitude. This attitude is so pathetic. Downright embarrassing. I doesn't exist, my jungler doesn't exist. He has Moby's first item on Kindred. Like, this guy is definitely running it down.
You wanna 9x me when you and Vel'Koz are clearly the one trolling me.
Yo, hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, it's pretty good.
I have to know why the fuck you would ping me randomly.
What?
You pinged me like when I was invading the graves. You pinged any or some shit.
Yes, that's what a laner does. He pings when there's opportunity, yeah?
But how is that an opportunity when you are literally hitting his Nexus tower?
No, you're mistaken. You wanna watch the replay?
Yeah, I'm already on it.
You're trying to do an invade bot lane, which actually makes no sense. You can't...
Why does it not make sense?
Because your bot lane can't do shit. They can't move. I can't move. Well, because I want to freeze anyway. She's gonna be stuck. This is a hard winning matchup
Yeah, it's a bad invade. I mean, Annie has flash though.
for Vel'Koz, and if I get one kill, the lane is over. Does that make sense?
Okay, but how do
I mean, he can't be here on this E, so he'd have to be on the next E.
I ever gank this?
How is this not gankable?
How?
I mean, this is never gankable. I don't know what Azup's saying. How is this gankable? There's a ward also behind him, so he'll be seen when he's coming. Like, there's no way for him to gank. Like, he would have to go through here because there's a ward that I saw. See this ward right here? This is going to spot him if he walks this path. So if he walks through this line brush, there's no way that Annie ever dies. Like, Annie might flash.
How is it?
You think... Okay. You think Kindred couldn't have ganked that if you appeared when I landed that combo? You think
Oh, if he was there right when the combo
the lane is over.
landed,
Does that
let
make
me
sense?
see.
Okay, but
If he was right here and he started going right now, Annie will flash. You'll never kill.
how do I ever
You'll never kill. If he was behind him here right when this combo landed, it's close, but I think you won't kill.
gank this?
How is this not gankable?
How is it?
You think... Okay. You think Kindred couldn't have ganked that if you appeared when I landed that combo? You think Kindred could have killed this? From
I don't think it's worth. I think you should never go here as a jungler. Like, a jungle opinion, it's like, I don't think you should ever walk in and go for this play. This is such a low percentage play that you're just going to waste your time 90% of the time. Like, you're never killing this.
situation.
If I were right... Okay, wait.
You think you could have killed this, yes or no?
Hey, brother, you don't need to scream like that.
Okay, watch it.
If, like, okay, look at this. Should I be waiting there and wasting my time?
No, he should not be sitting here in this bush. No, never.
Like, should I know that you would hit all this shit?
Yes.
Even no, it's like, number one, you can miss this stuff as well, but this guy is never dying. Like, I don't know what else to say. I wonder if Azup actually agrees with this now. I would love to actually hear it. Like, I'm actually getting tilted as a jungler listening to this because I think this is such a low percentage play. It's such a shit play to go for, to try to gank the flash up Annie mid that has like 800 HP or whatever the fuck to sit in a bush and wait for your Vel'Koz to land a combo, it's like, I don't see jungle like that at all. I think this is such like a cope take.
We couldn't even kill him. Like, we legit couldn't believe
I 100% agree with detderT.
it. Like, he would just flash away.
Wait.
Yep. 100%.
Do you have flash?
Yeah, I do.
You honestly believe this doesn't kill?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure.
Yep, I'm sure.
But now you're just spam pinging me. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Now it's like, so you have to realize, let's say we get the...
And also, if you're going to gank this, like you're also doing the Azap's doing the thing where he's like thinking that
like
that like the other guy is playing with God mode. Like detderT, for example, if he goes through here, then he would have to be showing right now in order to like deal damage. Like, and Annie would just flash this, right? And Annie would just flash up and live. But even if detderT was going to gank this, he would go behind him because that's like the better angle. That's the only way you actually kill him. And he would just show himself on this ward and he would have to sweep it and nothing would happen. Like, that's what would happen.
No, we couldn't even kill him. Like, we legit couldn't believe it. Like, he would just flash away.
Wait, do you have flash?
Yeah, I do.
You honestly believe this doesn't kill?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure. But now you're just spam pinging me. Like, the fuck? Now it's like, so you have to realize, let's say we get the flash the second you hit your stun and shit.
Okay.
That's good, that's good. But you pinged me as I was clearing the ward, and by then it's not gankable at all. Like, right now it's not gankable at all. Like, she knows I'm here.
It's not
so
because
now
they
you're
see
just,
you, yeah.
Yeah, so now you're just pinging me to piss me off or what?
I pinged you because I didn't understand your fucking play. I thought the play was super obvious. I pinged you after the play. Okay, let's think about this.
I don't think the play is super obvious at all. Like, I don't know. I can't disagree more.
Listen.
All right, we're going into draft. I'm actually triggered though, bro. When I watch how laners view jungle, I think it's super bad to do that. Like, what detderT should do, like, he's going, like, the invade is just a flip invade, right? You're just hoping that the guy is on red and you surprise him and you walk over a ward. That's whatever. But like, as a jungler, he should just clear his bot side camps, right? He cleared his top side. I assume he had red buff, right? He probably 3-camp topside. He should just full clear.
You tell me, hey Azap, you should jump off a cliff. I go jump off a cliff. Is that murder?
Yeah.
You tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. You tell me, hey Azap, you should jump off a cliff. I go jump off a cliff. Is that murder?
Yeah, it is.
What?
Wait, like what? I mean, it is. Wait, what point is the Zap trying to make? I'm pretty sure you get charged with a crime if you like convince somebody else to kill themselves or kill somebody else. Like, yeah, I think you're like an accessory to murder, or you're like, I do think that you're actually like, yeah, you are doing something extremely wrong there. Yeah.
Basically, it is. I basically made you do it.
Wait, you're not holding a gun to my head. You're just telling me, yo, you should jump off that cliff. That'd be funny, and I did.
Yeah, but that made I made you do it. That's like me telling you, like, go over and talk to that girl. I made you do that shit.
What was this game? Was this game winnable if you played? Even after?
Obviously it was. Yes, it was winnable.
So do you think it's worth pondering and meditating over your performance and your mentality to get better
bro,
for the future games?
I never said I was normal.
I mean, it's literally involuntary manslaughter. It's actually, yes, I don't know what point Azap is trying to make, but it is. I just looked it up. It's literally involuntary manslaughter if you convince somebody to kill themselves. It just, yeah, of course, yeah, you are responsible. If you tell somebody to do something and they end up doing it, you are responsible. Obviously, it's not like to the same degree as if you killed them yourself, but you still are legally responsible. It's not murder, it's involuntary manslaughter, yeah.
Said I was normal. Like, did I? I never claimed I was normal. Like, fuck the mid play. I didn't get mad at you that much. Like, you pissed me off, I took your wave. Hey, we're fair and square, you know what I mean? But the thing Bart did, holy fuck, that's in. Did you even see what happened?
I have no clue.
Well,
like, you were AFK and trolling like 99% of the game, and this Andy was still down like 60 CS, 2 level.
Even if you tell somebody to kill themselves and they end up doing it, obviously if you say it like in a video game, they end up doing it, it's different. But if like, I mean, there's literally cases of this happening. Reckless behavior. I mean, if you like bully somebody into committing suicide, yeah, you can be legally responsible. Yeah, 100%. 3
plates. She was complete. She was non-champion this entire game. You could have literally just farmed.
I didn't say convenience. I said convince.
Mute. You know, there's a mute function,
okay,
right?
It's okay. You don't even understand the words that I'm saying, so it is what it is.
Because I wanted to play.
And that's another issue with EOS players. That's another issue I'm talking on my stream every fucking day. So I don't know if you know me, ASAP.
I play like a couple of games with you.
Yeah, but anyways, like people always mute.
I mean, the context of this is he said, like, if you tell somebody to jump off a cliff and they end up doing it, the way he was trying to say it is like, it's still their fault. I mean, the point is that there's then a shared responsibility within the action.
me always. I can ping 100 times. People will not move an inch. If enemy jungler pings once and
Like
it's
it's
not even a
autocomplete?
good play, the entire team is rotating for me. And this part was like, yo, just mute this Kindred at the start of the game. Like, do you think that
Wait, that's
makes
not
me
how-
want to
that's not-
play?
that's not how that
it
works.
doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter how many times I ping. No one is fucking moving an inch.
Okay,
Like, do you think
okay,
that
okay.
makes me want to play?
I understand you. I understand how that can be discouraging. So, do you think there's a commonality? Like, what is the common denominator between you and all of your social interactions and all of your people you're engaged with? What do you think is the common denominator? It's you, right? If a lot of people don't enjoy playing with you, do you think it's worth questioning like how you actually act in a game? Do you think you can improve on that, or is that again something other people should do, right?
No. I for sure can. But I feel like
So
like,
why
I
is
don't
it
know.
worth caring about random people online that you will never meet again instead of focusing on yourself? Because that will improve you in the long term in life and everything. Why would you care about people? Focus on you. Like, here's what you can do. You can literally change your name. Nobody will know it's fucking you, so they won't mute you at the start of the game. And then you behave like a normal player and just don't ping too much. Don't be annoying.
I disagree. People use kill yourself in a non-literal way. There's zero accountability for someone saying something and someone doing something. It depends on how it's done. If you type kill yourself in a video game, it's different. I mean, there's literally like cases that you can research. Like if you are telling somebody and like, you're not just saying KYS. If you're like telling somebody, hey, you should kill yourself because of this, like this and this, like, you know, this never go. And you are legitimately encouraging somebody to commit suicide multiple times in a row, you can go to jail for it, depending on how a jury views it. Obviously, it depends on case-by-case basis, but there's literally cases of this happening where, like, for example, a girlfriend convinced eventually, like, told multiple times somebody to commit suicide. Like, now it's up to the interpretation of, like, how, like, did they mean this in a literal way? Did they mean this in a non-literal way? Like, obviously, it depends. But so in this case, what he said, if you tell somebody to jump off a cliff and then they end up doing it, like, you should feel fucking bad about that. Like, you did it. Like, that is not a good thing that you did. Like, and you do share some responsibility. Like, in this situation, and like in the context of the game, right? If you tell somebody to gank your lane, and then they gank your lane, and then it ends up being fucking bad, then it's not like, oh, well, why did you gank my lane? Like, I didn't control your character. I just told you to gank my lane. It's like, no, like, it was a joint decision that was made, and you influence somebody to do something. So it's not like oh, nothing ends up, oh, it's just a fucking neutral, like, whatever. It's like, you made the action. I can't control you to make this action, so it is what it is. In the game, if you tell somebody to fucking gank your lane at a bad time, or you tell somebody to do something and they do it, like, you then share responsibility.
Focus on yourself. Do you think that would change things?
I mean, it depends, because I did it once, and like people, like legit based off my champion pool, they just knew it was.
Did I move his feet? Did I push him off? Did I move him with a remote controller? No, you just influenced him. Like, you're a human being, and human beings have brains and thoughts, and you can definitely change how people act based on what you say. If your idea is that you can never change how somebody acts based on things that are said, like, I don't even know. Like, that's a really strange way. Like, you might actually have like something wrong with you.
Me. So like,
Why does ASAP talk? I mean, the thing is, like, I don't know, bro. It just seems like really condescending the way that the discussion is going.
It would be very sad. Like, if you improved, you were like healthier in the game.
with once and like,
Focus on you. Like, here's what you can do. You can literally change your name. Nobody will know it's fucking you, so they won't mute you at the start of the game. And then you behave like a normal player and just don't ping too much. Don't be annoying and focus on yourself. Do you think that would change things?
I mean, it depends, because
Manipulation doesn't
once,
exist. Yeah, I don't know.
And like people,
Just
like,
arguing with
legit
chat.
based off my champion pool, they just knew it was me. So like,
That
you
would be
it-
very sad. Like, if you improved, you were like healthier in the game, more enjoyable to play with, and people still do that, that'd be pretty sad, because it's just annoying. Like, that's something that like bad history will track, right? It's very difficult for people to change the past, right? You can't do that.
I think I'm more thick-skinned than people these days. Whereas, well, you're just the goat, bro. But for like other like lesser human beings like me, like if people, you know, influence me, like I'm subject to being influenced because I'm just like weak-willed. I'm not as tough as you, you know.
You can
So,
change
so like as somebody who's like so goated, you should have some level of empathy for people like me, just like normal people. You feel me?
but a lot of people still won't believe you at the end of the day. But then again, the only thing you
Like
can do is
us thin-skinned bitches, you know? You feel me?
forward and just focus on yourself.
Sure, like I agree with that. I for sure can improve on a lot
Yeah,
of
it's our
mental
bad
shit.
happens, bro.
Like I've always been mental, and it's not something I'm proud of. It actually bothers me that I get triggered this easily. But like, this is me in a very good state. Like, this is me in a very good state. You had to see last season. Like, I couldn't take shit. So like, I'm legit
improvement.
Yeah, like
That's
I'm legit
improvement.
Yeah, I agree.
I think
Yeah, I'm not. I just do what I believe. I find it very easy to do. Not sure how others can't. I mean, yeah.
you can do much better. You can
I'm so lost in this conversation. I don't even know how we got here.
improve. You can focus, because I feel like you have issues with uncontrollable stuff. Like, there's things you can control. 9 other variables, 9 other players. You
Like, generally the way I view life is like you're going to just be open to different information, and what you believe can change based off what information you have at like all points. Like, I think you should be consistently reevaluating, and you know, based on your respect for others and like, you know, how you value their viewpoints, you should be willing to like change your own behavior based off that,
cannot move. You cannot control.
because you should have like the idea that you're not that you're not infallible, right? And bro, you're trying to excuse weak-willed people for making poor decisions. No, I'm saying that if you are somebody, like, I think that manipulating and exploiting people that are weak-willed is an inherently bad thing, is what I'm saying, I guess. Is that if, like, you see somebody as, like, weak-willed, or you see somebody as vulnerable, and then you exploit them and force them to, and you encourage them to do bad things, and then they do it, that's a bad thing to do, and that you hold some responsibility for what's being done, regardless of if that person should be so tough and never be influenceable, period. That's what I think.
The only thing you can do is focus on yourself. It's just basic life thing. Like, I get some people get frustrated more often than others in that situation because they really hate lack of control. But I think it's just a little bit of stoicism is the way to go here.
Yeah, man, like I agree with you. Like I don't know what to say. Like I know.
Yeah, it happened. Like,
Bro, trying to explain empathy to a narcissist? How does someone know that someone is weak-willed? This is all in the context of a video game, remember? Whatever, man.
shit happen. Like, who cares? Like, we lost the game. Like, I really don't care. I said during the game, I literally don't care with games. Like, I don't care if I'm gonna lose or win. I play this game to play.
You've defeated me in this battle of wits. I will just move on. I will not entertain this any longer. I think that if you still don't understand what I'm saying, in the context of like, yeah, in the context of a video game, I mean, you can see how people act and how they take certain things, and you should probably like modify your behavior in an ideal world in ways that are going to help you win
As well as possible and win. I as soon as you started trolling, I literally didn't care. I said to my chat, like, whatever, dude. Like, who cares?
I
Like,
mean, you are obviously, like, you are obviously healthy mental. League legit makes me a demon. So, like, a funny story is, like, I went to the military for 8 months, and, like, at the end of it, I said I'm a League player, etc., etc. And they're like, are you, like, cause they know me somehow, like, from League, you know? And they said, how are you not toxic, IWill? Like, League makes
That's kind
me
of
a
wild, bro. I'm pretty sure like everyone just thinks you're deranged, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll just ban you. You don't have to engage with my chat. Like, actually, I won't even ban you. I would just encourage you to leave because it is what it is. But I think everyone thinks you're a psychopath with the things you're typing.
demon. Like, I'm not making this shit up.
I mean, sure. I think League can bring out like some of the bad things about people.
100%.
but I don't know.
League makes everyone
I wouldn't
a demon.
Put that much blame on the game.
Not everyone, but like I refuse to believe that League makes anyone act better than they normally act. Like, I think the only thing League does is make people just more and more frustrated.
It's like blaming McDonald's for you being fat, you know?
Yeah, obviously.
This productive therapy session ended in a surprisingly yet wholesome fashion, and it would prove again showcasing detderT's good side. But still, League of Legends would prove again and again to show his worst side, such as his usual Twitter flaming. If people would play extremely bad, intentionally feed, flame or ego check detderT, he would DM or comment on people's posts in an effort to talk with them, basically wanting to confront them. He would also continue to rage because of how emotional he is as a person and because of how emotionally invested he is into winning. The fact that this has gone on for so long, albeit now in season 12 and season
League
13,
made me
it has
a
become
friendly,
significantly
empathetic
less
altruist.
worse, he would suffer from people's
True, same.
resentment towards him. For example, the detderT Ultimate Showdown is a tournament hosted by detderT, featuring many content creators. detderT would understandably decline detderT's wants to join. But this really begs the question of whether detderT is as bad as people make him out to be. Or is this a lasting resentment which detderT is unable to make amends with? Although detderT's toxicity still persists, it's nowhere near as bad as it was. When asked about if he has become
Bro,
a better
I've watched a decent amount of detderT stream. I think he's fine, bro. Like, I don't think that he's insanely toxic. I would not consider him insanely toxic.
Inside League of Legends, that of 1 to 2 years ago, this is what he had to say.
I'm not normal. I never claimed to be normal. Like, I am so, like, if my mom came into me, she would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Because I really, like, I don't even know, bro. I know I'm not normal, but I cannot change it either. So the reason behind that is, okay, this Walid guy I played with the entire fucking day, been running me down, not listening, blocked me, fucking running it, like, inting me. Bro, how can I tell him, yo, Walid, at me? It's not even that I want to flame him. No, I want to say, you're shit, that's all. But anyways, it's like, more so, can you add me so we don't have to play with each other? And when they block me and I can't, like, find any way of communicating with them, that's when Twitter happens. And that's when they get the entire flame, because that's crazy that they, like, are so NPC alike that they can't even have a normal conversation. Like, so what if I'm gonna flame you? Are you that, like, I don't know, I just feel like everyone is so snowflake. I actually can hear their voice and I know they're human. That's when I'm like, okay, you know what? This guy has feelings. This guy just admitted a mistake. You know? Like, that's when I start to be like, okay, bro, what? Like, I'm sorry for flaming you as well. You know what I mean? If he can accept his mistake, of course I can say sorry as well. You know what I mean? But that's why I think adding voice comm is so much better.
I think so too.
If I know this guy's trying his best and he's like, my bad, yo, say fucking less, bro. I don't care if you go 0-10. You know you made a mistake and you tried your best to fix it, but it wasn't the game. Like, it wasn't meant to be this game. You know what I mean? But if I can't even picture
She's like
him,
half
I
cooking
just
here.
imagine the worst fucking human sitting there with his hands in his fucking Dorito bag, meanwhile playing League and fucking just sprinting it down. That's when I get mad, bro. But when
True, I'll be honest. I was mostly rage baiting at some point. Okay, bro, you got me, bro. You manipulated me. See, that's the thing, is like, I'm just weak. I'm just like a weak little bitch, and you proved it to me. Thank
he's
you.
like, yo, detderT, you wanna come Discord and look at it from my perspective? Say fucking less. You already got my respect, good sir. Like, you could int me 10 times in a row, but if you be like, come, can you see it from my point of view? For sure, man. Like, we are humans.
Oh my
we all
god,
got
the
our
fucking singed
different
the goat.
perspective.
The main issue with detderT is that his toxicity comes to fruit within League, and many streamers have the same issues, such as Yamato's death or Tarsaint. So why is he hated more than having Yamato or Tarsaint? Well, the thing about detderT, in the past seasons, he would intentionally feed, stay AFK on purpose, being very toxic in the chat, confront people, beef with them on Twitter if he got dono-walled.
You are so shit, you fucking loser. You are so shit, man.
I've just received back the results from your tests. Now, unfortunately, it turns out that you are, oh dear, cancer stuck in piss low.
What the fuck?
That's honestly funny.
This isn't necessarily things that Yamato or Tarsaint do, or at least have stopped to do, which makes detderT more hated when he does this. But that's also the issue that detderT is faced with, his past. His past actions are being held to him today, as streamers like detderT understandably still hold resentment towards his in-game behavior.
detderT, you're mentally ill if you think I would let you participate in that. You're literally like biggest L9 mafia boss that like 80% of the people in the tournament hate. No point even DMing me, I'm sorry. I don't like you myself even, so...
Ouch.
But people are starting to give him a second chance, and that's where things are getting better.
This is like 2 years ago, mind you, so
he would start to slowly
people are
grow
even more
stronger,
chill with him
reaching from
nowadays.
100 average viewers to 350 average viewers. RadRL, we even seem to think he's cringe, supported him by hosting him.
Like, detderT, he's like stupid, you know, but he's like kind of funny. But he's also really hated by every high elo player, which is the issue.
My name is Dom. What the fuck?
Doesn't matter with being streamer.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. But it's not like anybody's gonna host him, you know, or anything like that, because nobody likes him. What is this illegal
What the
type?
fuck, bro? Like, I'm asking for fucking jungle and homie's like,
Oh,
no,
why-
I played support too much. Then go and play support if you're comfortable. But Loki Raton, don't underestimate detderT Spike. I'm telling you, I'm that guy. You know what I mean?
Okay, we'll host detderT because I fucking hate that guy. Maybe he can become a big streamer, we can have drama and I can flame the shit out of him.
detderT would also get collaboration opportunities with Sundergaard, which is a popular Danish streamer. Here he would have a lot of fun moments with him, which gave a very positive reception among the Danish audience. There was also some clips going viral regarding detderT, causing detderT to grow as well. And here other collaboration opportunities.
Holy fuck, I forgot about the knife thing.
Like playing with the famous Danish rapper named Kissy. So perhaps there is a better side of detderT, where given a chance he will prove himself to be. But it is really the moments of weakness where he's toxic or gets triggered by someone ego checking him that works against him. But even while detderT is branded with the reputation of the most hated League of Legends player, he's also perhaps one of the most misunderstood ones. While he was toxic in his earlier days, he has made amends to attempt to fix his toxicity. The solo queue experience with detderT might be bad, but giving the guy a second chance and interacting with him really can show the better side of him, as that's just what detderT want, a second chance. Besides like what Asap did, talking it out with him really shows his humble side. As players have hope for his downfall, it seems more like his redemption arc is just starting.
What is going on, bro?
On Twitch lately, and aiming to get rank 1 on EU West, he'll prove everyone wrong regarding him being a mediocre player, which will make for an even more fun and interesting story to tell. You can support these type of documentaries on my Patreon with various rewards. It really helps to make me do this full time. And you know, there's a lot of interesting topics to explore. You can maybe even choose to run yourself. Link is in the description. If you like this video, make sure to
the GOAT, bro. I'm gonna rate him.